What's up, YouTube? Hey, 2003 Chevy S10 two-wheel drive, putting overload shocks on the back, the coilovers. First thing I did was jacked it up, put me some jack stands under it, let the tires hang off the ground, just let the rear end hang down. There's my hot rod. Anyway, here's the shocks I took off of it. Just the stock shocks, and here's the ones we're putting back on it. Got them from Amazon for $100. Anyhow, I'm going to show y'all a couple of things here. Get on my creeper and get underneath here. There's my light. Leave my light down somewhere. Here it is. This is a pretty cool little light right here. Got it at Walmart on clearance. Seems to do all right. I think the biggest trouble you're going to have is finding somewhere to put your light where you can see what you're doing. There's the top up there. Let's see if I can get the light over there where you can see it. Right there's the two bolts on the top. So what I did, I took the old shock. That's a 13 millimeter on top and a 21 millimeter here. I used the air ratchet with a couple extensions and air gun for the bottom one, and there's the passenger side one by the tailpipe. Now I didn't use a strap on them. I just pushed them up once I got the top in. Start them with your fingers so you don't get them cross threaded, and I think it's easier if you go ahead and get your top bolt started with your fingers and then push this bottom up and get it on the stud. And then you can get to them bolts a little bit better. This shock is wider at the top, so it's a little bit hard to get your socket and stuff on there. I ended up using a wrench to make sure I got it good and tight. So, but like I say, the hardest thing about it is trying to hold the doggone light and get them on there yourself. It took me about 30 minutes to get them on here, and I don't know what the ride height is going to be yet. And here's the hardest one right here. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. Can't hardly see that second bolt up in there, but it ain't that hard to get to. And just make sure you start them with your fingers, or try to, and that way you make sure you don't get them cross threaded. And there's the bottom right there, but don't seem to be too hard. Just hold on a second and I'm going to turn this off and get it back on the ground and show y'all how it sits. So hold on.